All right, what's good, y'all, man? We're back for closing conversations. We do this every single Tuesday and Thursday. It's where we actually call our community members leads for them to help them be able to close more deals. We do this every single Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays around 12 p.m. EST, Thursdays around 5 p.m. EST. I've got my guy, all right, Curtis here today from the U family. Kurt, it's our first time doing live calls together. I'm excited,
Yep.
all right, to have you up here. Guys, make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, get this out to some people, have them come tap in with us today and kick it with us. Kurt, tell me who you are, where you're from, what qualifies you, Kurt, to be making live calls with me today, man. Let me know.
Okay, what's up, everybody? Well, I'm Curtis, man. At underscore Kurt Cleon. You can find me there on Instagram, man. Straight from the A, the biggest A, Arkansas. 870 stand up. Now let's just get busy, man. Let's qualify. Let's let the leads qualify themselves today. Chris, what they talk about?
I love it. I love it, man. You fam, if y'all in here today, tap in with me, all right, in the chat. Let me know that y'all are here. All right, let's get activated, man. Let's have some good conversation. And Kurt, man, we're gonna make it happen.
For sure.
Make it do what it do, man. We're gonna have some good opportunities today, some good conversations. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all tap in with me in the chat again. Hit like, share, subscribe. It's the best room to be in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, man, when it comes to live calls. Kurt, I sent you a lead in Birmingham to get us started off with. All right, so you should have that in your IG inbox. So let's start with that particular lead. I'm gonna give you some information on that, so you're not going in cold, as Drake would say. All right. So kind of the situation is the MAO. All right, Kurt. Actually, I'm gonna copy and paste this to you. I'll make it easy.
What's going on right now?
Let's see. All right, so MAO on this is 80. All right, ARV is around, what is that, 155, 160. Seller doesn't necessarily already have an asking price. They're motivated to sell because they're downsizing. Property condition is fair. She wants to downsize because of her health. This looks like a pretty decent one. All right, so let's see what we can cook up. And one of the U family's favorite locations. Birmingham, Alabama, man. All right, Kurt, you locked in?
I'm locked in. I'm finna call now. You good?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's ride. If you can hit it.
Yep, we can hear it.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Lois.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Awesome. I'm blessed, and I will never ever say this nothing different than that. I'm Curtis. Would you be comfortable to speak to me about this property on 9th Avenue in Birmingham?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? It looks like someone at my office, David, actually spoke to you maybe a few days or so ago back about this property, and he kind of came back to the office and kind of explained to me that you were considering selling. Is that correct, or did he give me some misinformation?
No, that's correct.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, this don't seem like a bad area, Mr. Lewis. Why are you looking to leave out of here?
Because of stairs. I have 3 levels, and I have to pull myself up 4 stairs when I come in the house.
Wow.
So I'm looking for something flat.
I got you.
If it wasn't for that, I would never leave this area. It's so easy to get to the freeway now, but like 15 to 30 seconds from my house.
Okay.
And, and the college before it closed was right across the street, but another one will be coming there. They're right across from Birmingham Southern.
Now,
so anyway.
Now, when you were saying that you were having to pull yourself up these stairs, kind of tell me what that experience was like.
My legs. My legs are, well, I guess it's an attack on my back, and it runs down the side of my leg, so I'm in a lot of pain. And I hadn't been upstairs in maybe a year and a half. I haven't been downstairs in 2 or 3 years. Oh, too many steps. Too many steps.
And I guess the pain from your back and your legs going up and forward down them stairs is what's kind of causing you not to go up there.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, so you know what? Let me take a step back. I wanna introduce myself like this. So I do work for a family owned company, right? Um, and what we do is we purchase maybe one or two houses a month, nothing like too extensive in the area. Okay. So I was actually taking a look at this one for what David was giving, kind of telling me about for you, Mr. Lois, and I guess for you, have you kind of spoke to anybody else about this property or about wanting to sell? Is it like anybody else that we need to kind of loop in the conversation that may be a decision maker on this one?
I've talked to several. I talked to at least one person a week, and you the second one. The other one getting back with me today. I talked to a lot of people, but I don't understand why you all want the property for so cheap. If I sell the property for what somebody told me 49,000, somebody told me 69,000. I'm like, where would I live in my car?
Now we can't let you go from a house to a car.
There's nowhere else I could live. You know, even the mortgage I have, I'll never get another mortgage. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know what God have up his sleeve. But the mortgages that the person I'm getting a loan from, they told me from 1,800 on up. I said no way, and I'm telling you this, so we don't have to waste each other's time.
No, that's okay.
She told me my realtor is going to put it on the market for 175. Okay. I gotta come out of the deal with 150 because I have to pay off this house and I have to pay off my bills in order to pay a mortgage, my next mortgage. And so I'm just telling you up front before we go through a lot of riffraff.
No, and I appreciate that. So I know you were kind of speaking with your realtor, and they said that they can actually get this property sold for you at 175 without any repairs being done to it, or is that something they were like just kind of putting it on the market and hoping for you?
No, you asked me too many questions. You asked me from the beginning. I said, even the first thing, because I'm like, after you asked me how I was doing, you know, the man asked me, talking to me like this. I don't know, but look, either you're interested in buying the property, or you're not.
Well, Mr. Lois, I definitely wouldn't be on the phone if I wasn't interested in purchasing the property. But you know, sometimes what I can say is just being like in real estate for so many years is that sometimes we have realtors that come in, and obviously it may be a friend of the family, so I don't want to speak in a certain way about that person. But they kind of hope for a price on the market when we can probably give you a price that may work for you, right? Without the realtor commission, without doing any repairs, without keeping it on the market for 6 to 9 months just to even kind of see if it will sell. So it's kind of like, are you wanting a sure thing or are you wanting a hope for a thing? That's the only reason why I was asking.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying you asked me too many questions, and I've answered enough questions. Okay, you got to do your job, and I do want to sell this property. And even without, this is a friend, so she's charging me a minimum amount. She's charging me a really low amount for her commission. But it's not her commission. It's to sell these property, and I owe more bills than I do to sell the property. So, I mean, for that, what I got to pay on it. So I got to pay off all those bills. That's what it is. And a low amount will not do it.
Okay.
Lower than 150 will not do it.
Lower than 150 won't do it.
No.
Okay. Well, how about this, Mr. Lois? What I want to do is I'll kind of step back to my finance department real fast and kind of see what this property could qualify for. Okay, because David did give me some information about what the property kind of looks like, so we will kind of go off of that and kind of just see what it could qualify for. And then if it doesn't qualify for anything that you may think that's kind of close to the 150 or not, I'll at least tell you why we couldn't qualify for what you're asking for. Okay, is that okay with you, Mr. Lewis?
That's fine.
Okay, hold on 1 second for me. All right.
What you thinking, man?
I'm thinking to still get the offer out. You know, I mean, obviously she at 150. You know, you said, I mean, the house was 160, what, 170?
Yeah, I mean, look, ARV is 150, so she's looking for basically retail.
Retail. So, I mean, I don't mind to still kind of shoot the offer out to her, and then just kind of let her know why it didn't qualify for what she's wanting it for. Shoot the offer out, see what she say. Maybe go for a novation at 115, 120, or 100,000, and then it's a higher cash offer than what she's been receiving, and see if we can kind of I don't know, swoop back around to her maybe at a later date if she don't accept it. But obviously, we already know that her friend is the realtor, so
Right.
that's why you got to be kind of careful, in my opinion, to be kind of speaking about realtors and you don't know what the situation is. So let's see what's going on. Okay, Ms. Lois, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, you know what? I just spoke to my my finance manager, Chris, and so this is what I'm thinking. How would you feel if I was able to come all the way up to 105, and that would be paying your closing costs, your commission, not having to do any repairs that your realtor may, I know that was your friend, but that your friend may be able to, I guess, ask you to do for the property to be sold at the 175. And that way you're not going through consistent price reductions to be able to get to a price that they can actually sell for. And we can kind of get you to kind of like not be going up and down those stairs so much, and even take care of the process of you moving. How does that sound to you?
What was that last thing you said? Even take care of what?
Well, so I understand that you're inside the house, right? So that even may include like some other expenses other than just selling a property, right? So like moving expenses. So that may even help you out.
The last people that came over and look at the house, they offer 109. I can't remember if they had it add-ins onto that. I can't remember. I don't think that's gonna be enough. You said you would pay the closing costs.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Let me write this down so I can kind of figure this out. Okay, you pay the closing, and what else you say you pay?
Well, so we'll be willing to pay the closing costs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll also be willing for it not to be any commission involved, right, in the sale of the property. And even if you come up to the point to where like you need to move, so we wouldn't mind adding some moving costs, expenses in there to kind of help you with that process. And then that will allow you to be able to make your next transition as smooth as possible. But you know what, Miss Dolores, you actually kind of said something that was kind of shocking to me. I know you said that the last person offered like 85,000, and then you're saying that somebody
No. I said people have offered me at less amount at 69 and 89, but those were people on the phone before. But this guy came over here and he looked at the property and went all over the house, and he said he would be able to do. They would be able to 109.
Okay.
But they didn't add in this other stuff, and I'm trying to see. I will have to see how much this might add up to be.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Okay.
And so,
and you didn't like that 109 offer, right? Basically, that's the reason why you didn't take it, because that was the highest offer at the moment.
Well, yeah, that was the one they had been out. The other people hadn't seen anything. I think they're looking at how much I bought this house for. But this house don't look like what it did when I bought it. I don't put almost $40,000 in this house after I bought it. And so maybe that's what they look at. I don't know.
Some folks just be out their mind, Ms. Lois. That's why I'm trying to be on the same page with you, you know?
Okay. Well, you know what? You sound like you are an African American. Are you?
Yes, ma'am.
I must say, because I started to say something to you earlier. Every African American I've talked to went way below 100,000. Everyone. Or, and that's what the people started. That was about, I would say 2 or 3 years ago that I got those other small offers. But since then, I feel like the fifth one. And at least yours a little more decent. I said, why my brothers keep trying to... well, anyway, okay.
Well,
so,
Mr. Lois, you know what? Well, I'm glad that you see I'm not on the phone trying to, as my grandmother would say, shuck and jive. But what I want to do is I want to see how close I can get to something that may work for the both of us without offending you and actually moving forward. And that way you don't have to kind of go through the process of putting it on the market, waiting to somebody running people in and out your house. It's been on the market 6 months, no offers, so I actually sent a message to Chris to kind of see where I can maybe, meet you at, and we can kind of get this one done, and it can kind of move some stuff forward for you on your side. Is that okay with you?
Well, that's fine. I'm considering your offer, but I got another, let me say, I don't know why I said that word consider. I guess I am considering it. That's the right word. I'm considering your offer. I got another person calling me later on today about an offer. Let me say, of course, I'm going to take the higher one.
Yeah. So anyway, if you receive one for 105 or 109, what would you say that can get it done today if I can't hit that 150? And then that way, at least I have something to kind of go to Chris on. And then when we speak again, maybe those people call you back, maybe they don't, but I can at least see what's the highest I can do to be able to see if we can get something done. Because honestly, I don't know what he's gonna say. He may even tell me, "Nah, man, we can't go no higher." He may tell me we can, but at least I got something from you, so I can go back up to him and say, "Hey, I know we're not at 150, right? I know we're not at 150 because it's just not enough equity in it at us for that one. But maybe if we get to this number, we can possibly get something working."
I'll say, well, maybe 135 or 40. Okay, because the only reason I have is, look, if I didn't have all these bills, I would have took that 109 because I'm ready to go. I was ready to go like 2 years ago. But I used my house for what you call it? Since my fiance died, he used to keep my house clear of clutter, because I can't do a whole lot. And so it took me about 2 years to get this house and so people could even come in here. and so that's why it's just really started talking about putting it on the market, and my realtor keep fussing at me because she told me she need to put it. She said she need to put some on the market. She took a picture of the outside.
It's tough on that market right now. That's why she don't get back about it.
Oh, okay. But no, but she been getting on me about putting it on the market, and I told her, let me get a few more things done in the house, and then I'll let her put it on the market.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Did she give you an estimation of when she thinks she could get it sold? Because I mean, you still gonna be responsible for those bills and stuff. So did she kind of give you an estimation when she can get it sold for you?
She told me when she came over here. Look, she said between 175 to 185. That's what she said. No, I don't know.
I was saying like the estimation, like how many months is it gonna take her to get what she's hoping to get at the 175?
I don't know. I hadn't asked her that. I don't know.
And that's the only reason I was asking, because at the end of the day, you still gonna be responsible for those bills and stuff, and I don't want it to stack up too high on you. But what
you mean at the end of the day? When I sell my house, then probably I don't believe I won't be having no bills, nothing but a house note.
Yeah, I'm praying for that for you too. But you know, I don't know how close we'll be able to get to the 130, 140. I may not be the right buyer for you on this one.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's why I told you up front, because, see, I know how y'all talk. I don't talk to too many of you all. I know how y'all talk.
Now, come on, Miss Lois. You just, see, you a slick talker.
Wait, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Nah, Mr. Lois, see, you just said you ain't never talked to nobody like me. Now you hear me. You see how you do me?
No, but look, listen to me. This one guy told me how much he wanted. How much, I can't think of it. I think he wanted to do 90,000. And he told me, he said, this was about 2 weeks ago. He said, ain't no way you gonna get that for that house. I said, you know what? I probably couldn't. I said, but you don't know my God.
There you go.
So don't tell me what I can't do. I can't, but he can.
Hello.
So, I know, y'all got y'all.
Well, Miss Dolores, here you come. I don't know them gentlemen. Ain't never met them gentlemen.
They said y'all got a hell of y'all business.
Yeah, but I don't know them. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do, Miss Dolores. I want you to speak to. I want you to kind of digest our conversation. I'm gonna give you a call back and let's see if we can have a different one, because we want the same thing, but we may just gotta kind of kind of bend a little bit to be able to get what you need for you to be not to, going up and down them stairs, paying them bills and all that. Okay. So, and I'm okay with, obviously not being the right buyer at this moment, but I'll speak to Chris to see where we can possibly come up to. I'm not sure we can come up to that 135, because to be completely honest with you, Mr. Lois, because you're a person I can just talk to now. So don't get upset with me. Now, so don't get upset with me, but we purchased a property or two out here in this area. So I think the 175 is really, really aggressive. Me looking at from just experience, I'm not saying nothing about your friend. We all good, Mr. Lois, but I think the house could possibly be sold for about 150 to 160 if everything in there is completely fixed up. I know that you may think that's an opinion, but I'm just going off of what I'm seeing in the market and what's been currently going on. Okay. So I don't mind following back up with you, and like letting you kind of, talk to whoever you need to talk to. But I would like to swing back around to you if you'll give me the grace, and let's see what we can really do to get this done. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. You take care, Mr. Lewis. I'm Curtis again. Okay.
What did you say your name was?
I'm Curtis. Now, come on now. You can't forget that.
Oh, my godson named Curtis.
Hey, it sounds like we closer to a deal already. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Woo. Man, all right, Kurt. Good call. Good call. Good first call.
It was too long. It was 20 minutes.
No, it's all good. So, kind of just walk us through kind of your thought process on that call. Because look, owner occupant, she has an emotional attachment to the price. What do you do with a lead like this?
I kind of just like slowly kind of walk my way into it because as you can see, as we slow walked it, we got more information out of it. Like she dealing with bills, fiance died, stairs going up and down, got a realtor, her realtor pressing her to list the property because she ain't got no listings, so it's a lot of different variables that she got going on right there, talking to people giving this, giving that. So I wanted to kind of just set a stage to where I could separate myself from those individuals, put myself in the middle of where she's at and then where she's wanting to be with things that other people aren't saying. Like other people aren't speaking about moving services. Other people aren't speaking about stuff that she can consider outside of just getting a price. So I don't think that's a badly. I think she'll excel a little bit lower than 130 for the right person with the right, with the right patience with her. I think she's a nice lady, Miss Dolores. If you watching this right now, you was cool. But yeah, man. So what are your thoughts, Chris?
Nah, I thought it was a good conversation. I think she's a motivated seller. But look, when you're calling owner occupant, they're never gonna be a quick close. Because it's a property the person lives in. They need time to figure out their next move. They got to get fully comfortable with that move. So I think she's a deal. I think she's just a follow-up. I think you did a really great job on the call, man, holding the conversation, matching tonality, making her feel comfortable, building rapport. I think you did an excellent job with that. So I think she's just one that, would be a follow-up and she'd be a deal eventually. Because, somebody like this seller, Kurt, and you got the experience now to know this, she's going to sell to somebody who makes her feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. This is a big deal for her. She's going to have to swallow not getting for the property what she wants. She's already shown that she is willing to do that, right? She says she wanted 150, but now she's entertaining the conversation around 109, 110 or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. So I think she's a pretty decent opportunity. It's just going to be being there, being present at the time that she's ready to actually sell it, right?
Is there anything you would have done differently?
The only things I would have done differently is I would have created a little bit of urgency in the conversation, right? So, how you see me a lot of times where, hey, I'm like, especially once you had developed that rapport with her and that you had created that bridge of trust, there's a great opportunity there to create that urgency around your credibility and seriousness about being able to perform. And then one other thing I would have done is, the whole friend realtor conversation. I would have really kind of pushed her into the math of it. You kind of started to, but didn't kind of go all the way. Like I would have really kind of broke down the figures. Like, hey, between closing costs and commissions, you're going to end up paying X amount of dollars, right? Because at 150, what's the commission on that? She said her friend was doing it for, right?
For a minimum, but you never know what that is.
But let's just say she's got to pay 5%. Right. And commissions. Right. That in itself is $7,500, so you can cut down in the conversation a little bit to the meat. But I thought it was a really good call. Great conversation. And I think she's one, if you keep following up with her, she's going to eventually be a close for sure. All right. I'm going to send you another one also in Birmingham. I'm going to get you to go ahead and call that one if you don't mind. Okay. And I'll pick up the next one. This person just because you already, you on a Birmingham vibe right now.
You feel me?
Yeah, your energy is good. So I'm going to let you take the second one as well. And it's our first time calling together.
All right, yeah. Man, I'm going to just say this. I'm really excited. It's never, I don't take it lightly. But what they tell me to do, come in and do your job. I'll do too much. Be the one to get invited back. You feel me? So it's cool to share the stage with my mentor for sure.
Hey man, it's a pleasure, man. I'm excited as well. Happy to have you up here doing some calls with you. Yeah, man. I've been seeing your progress for years in here. You're doing your thing, obviously, man. You're making a ton of money. You staying, taking the family down to the Ritz-Carlton. All right.
And another one.
You know what I'm saying? So I see what you got going on. I'm glad you're up here, man. All right, let's hit this next one, and then I'll jump in on the one after that and get us rocking and rolling. She may not answer, so that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and tap in.
Hey, we call her from Arkansas. You know, they don't be knowing them numbers. So let's see what's up. Miss Sheila.
Hello, this is Sheila. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean
not to your own understanding. I know we
gotta see if we can catch it.
Miss Sheila.
Uh-huh.
This Curtis, how you doing?
I'm fine. Just busy, Curtis. Who?
You know what? What you said? No, what were you saying, Miss Sheila?
Curtis who?
You know what? I was calling you because someone out of my office made this an important call to step on about this property on 83rd Street in Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, would you be comfortable with speaking with me about that? Like, are you considering selling it or?
How much y'all would offer for it?
You know what? If I can grab a little bit of information from you, I can definitely see what my best offer would be. You know, without knowing anything about it. I'm not like these other people just gonna be tossing numbers out. I don't know what the paint look like. I don't know if the house, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just be tossing anything at you without really kind of know anything about it. But I know Miss Robin has kind of gave me a little bit about what's going on, but she didn't kind of go into details. Would you happen to kind of know about the condition or what's going on?
Well, right now I'm on the other end. I can't talk because I'm getting ready to pray at the church. I'm a pastor.
Okay.
So I got a lot going on right now. I wasn't really interested in selling it, but because my sister's a realtor, so she's gonna be getting it, put it on the market.
Okay. No, go ahead.
It just depends, So are you buying this, or are you just working for the people that's gonna buy it?
No, so actually, I work for a family-owned company. It's my family that actually owns the company. And you know what? I know you're busy because I'm a preacher kid myself. My dad's a minister, so I can definitely understand. You probably got people from the church calling your phone right now. So like I said,
no, we're gonna have an intercessory prayer at the church.
Well, I need to be on the church line. I need to be on the church line. Y'all get on Zoom call? What's that about? I need to be on there.
No, we do. We don't do the Zoom right now. We just it's individual.
Okay. Well, you know what? I know you were speaking kind of like about your sister and being a realtor on it. I mean, if you wasn't gonna give it over to her, which I completely understand if you would, how much would you want for that to make sense for you?
I don't know. I hadn't had it. Gotta be over 80,000 or 90,000. Gotta be.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're too far off, especially not for a conversation, at least. Is that property vacant at the moment?
No, it's rented. Somebody rented right now. But I think he's trying to buy him a house, so it'll probably be empty in another couple of weeks.
In another couple of weeks. Okay. And, obviously, you're at the point in time in life. I don't want to speak for you. You didn't want to fix it back up and put another renter inside?
It's already fixed up. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet.
Okay. And he for sure know he's been ready to leave out.
As far as but he's been saying it for the last week. For the last month, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. And what is your name?
My first name is Curtis. My last name is Cohen. You can call me CJ if you like.
Cohen?
Yes, ma'am.
Cohen. Call me back in about a week, okay?
Okay. Is it anything in between now and that week that you're just kind of waiting on to make a decision on this? If I can get you an offer today.
Well, how you gonna get an offer? You ain't never been in there.
Well, so I was gonna actually, I know you only on the other line, so I was gonna actually give you a call back today and maybe set up a time where I can send my contractor out to the house to look at it. Once you speak to your tenant, and then we can see about giving you a number. And that way we can see what happens then. Is that okay with you?
Well, I'm kind of busy today, is what I'm saying. My brother just got out with his kidney. We finna go pray for him. Got a kidney transplant, so
okay.
It's a lot. And it's gonna be cold Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
So,
well, you know what? I'm looking at my calendar now, but my morning tomorrow is really busy. Do you have some time in the afternoon we can speak?
Wednesday's supposed to be pretty cold, so.
You gonna be outside?
I don't know how the weather's going to be tomorrow. Just give me a call, please, because I got to really go now. It's 12 o'clock.
Okay, I'll give you a shot tomorrow. We can just go from there.
Okay, babe. Gotta go. Bye.
All right, Kurt, what you thinking? What you thinking, man?
I was trying to use the best of my time.
What do you mean by that?
Because I already knew I didn't have a lot of time. Like with somebody like
she said up front.
Yeah, but you know, for me, if somebody says, hey, I'm busy right now, but they answered the phone, you really probably not that busy. But that means I only got a small window to ask however many things I can get out, whatever I can get out to be able to separate myself, to be able to have a conversation, set it up next time if I could. But, you know, obviously you can see the difference between that person and this person as far as the seller and time. So, you know, 80, 90, I think she'll take less than that. You know, that's why I was like, everybody on 70, we making hit her at 50, work our way up. But, you know, she's going to be a little bit more of a conversation than somebody I can just hit wham, bam on the 5 minutes. So.
No, 100%, man. I thought it was a good conversation. You know, obviously, you know, she's motivated, but I don't know that we got yet to what her true actual, you know, reasoning or motivation is. So we probably got to tap into that. She sounds like she's a seller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just, she's a follow-up. We really won't really know until we tap in with her tomorrow. So she said call her back tomorrow, right?
She said call her back tomorrow in the evening time. I thought she was probably going to kind of talk bad to me. When, she said, well, it's going to be cold tomorrow. I said, what, you going to be outside?
Nah, they had me tripping in the comments.
Yeah, did she hear her cuss? And she was.
She did. I was just making sure I won't trip, man. And you, Kurt, you know how we do here to you. You know how we do it. No judgment. For anybody that's new here, all right. For anybody that's new here, welcome to the U. If you're a U family member that's in here on the comments, man, much love. You already know the vibes. If you tapping in and you're not in the U, just understand, man. The U is a safe space for all. All right, for all, it's a safe space, and it's a judgment-free zone. It's a judgment-free zone. So I don't know what she had going on. All right, she was motivated with the armor of God, man. So she just was in her, you know, she just got excited about that prayer. She was ready to get out that door. You know, I see Kurt. I see Tiffany. Kurt, I see Tiffany in the chat talking about. See Baptist for sure, man. If you like me or Kurt, I'm from South Carolina, man. Look, if you like me or Kurt, and you from the deep South, grew up in the church, you know what it's like when you hit that Kurt. You know what it's like when you hit that fellowship hall.
Yeah.
After when the food come out, Kurt.
At the end of service. Come on.
Because service over by then. You get what I'm saying?
It all morning.
You hit that back room. You hit that back room where they prepping the food at, Kurt. Ain't no telling what you might be here back there, man. Ain't no telling what you might hear back in the prep room, man. In the name of Jesus, man. In the name of Jesus, man. All right. So we gonna get another call going.
Shout out Pastor Sheila, man.
Shout out to Pastor Sheila from Birmingham, man.
Yeah.
If we, yeah, Soundwave said after 3 hours, man. Yes, that's what be so crazy, man. You got to park a whole Sunday for a Southern Baptist church, man.
Got to.
You're not gonna get up out of there till at least 3-4 o'clock, man.
Yeah,
at
and then
least.
you got second service coming.
Come on, man. Come on.
5 o'clock.
I already know, man. I already know. All right, I'm gonna call one. I got a seller here. I don't know if this is gonna be a real opportunity or not. Somebody sent in. This person has the property listed for rent. All right, but I'm gonna call it anyway. And
before you call that one,
yeah, go.
Anything you would have did different on that one, on that call?
Nah. I thought you handled it good. Thought you handled it real good. All right, so I'm calling Lawhorn. Man, I don't even know what's about to go on this call, Carl. I'm gonna be honest, man. So I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm looking at the name. Name is Rufus.
Oh, you know what?
And that can only go one of two ways. All right, that can only go one of two ways.
He was either the cool Rufus.
Oh, he tripped.
He got picked on his own.
He tripping. He got a toothpick in his mouth and a fifth on the table, man. And he not easy to talk to. All right, but we're gonna see what we could do.
Good luck, brother.
All right, they already got the property. It sounds like listed for rent. So I'm kind of gonna go into this, seeing if they'd be open to sell. So let's see what we can get. Hey, Kurt, let me know if you can hear the audio too.
All right.
You hear that?
Yep, we good.
Hey, Lawhorn, this is Chris giving you a call about property on Rocky Ridge. Were you still looking at selling it? What's that? You're not trying to sell it right now? I got you. I know we had talked a little ways back. What changed your mind? I got you. Okay, I didn't know if you just weren't getting offers that you were looking for, or what the deal was. I said I didn't know if you weren't getting the offers that you were looking for, or what. 'Cause I'm sure you've been getting a ton of calls on it. I'm sure you're getting offers on it as well. Have you just not been able to get kind of the price you're looking for?
Yeah, well, I haven't really been able to really more than I don't know.
I got you. Do you want me to kind of talk with you about potentially be at, or are you saying you kind of good on that and don't want to discuss it? All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, I guess my question for you, man, is I'm interested in the property. Obviously, I kind of only know kind of some exterior detail on it, really. I mean, I know you got it in, it seems like rentable condition. I mean, what's the deal on the interior? I mean, what I do is buy properties, kind of fix them up, put them back on the market, once they're kind of fully renovated, or we go in and do some renovations to lower maintenance cost and rent properties out. What all have you kind of done to the property, or what shape is it in at the moment?
I think that's a good shape. I guess if you're going to turn it over and flip it, I don't know what your the level to take it to, but I mean, it's right there right now.
Hey, can you still not hear him?
It's muffled.
Yeah, he's super low. I'm gonna see if he can turn his volume up, or he got me on speaker. Hey, Rufus, I don't know if you can or not. I think I heard you say you're getting ready for work, but you kind of coming in real low. I don't know if you got me on speaker or if I could hear you a little better. Yeah, I can hear you now, man. What were you saying now about their condition?
Well, in the kitchen, I got some micro countertops. And it's got like the older appliances up better in there. The LVP flowing throughout the two level unit. And the micro LVP flowing on the bottom level, carpet and stairs, and then the bedrooms.
Gotcha. Did you buy this one as a just for an investment, or what were you kind of planning to do with it?
Nah, I bought it. I was living there for a while, and I've been renting it out since.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That makes sense, man. I mean, I'm looking at a couple of different properties at the moment in the area. Definitely was interested kind of just in that pocket of townhouses, like, I'm sure you kind of know this already, but they can be pretty decent, rental wise. I mean, where do you need to be at on it for it to make sense for you to sell it and not kind of keep dealing with the tenant stuff, maintenance, whatever else?
Well, in this area, like you get a pretty good quality tenant, and as long as you do some halfway decent screening up front, you can kind of
do all right.
Your thing issues going into it. Maintenance wise, only thing maintenance wise right now is probably gonna need a air conditioning. That's skip getting in there.
The HVAC system.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And, it's the changed out the furnace, but the compressor outside is probably going to be replaced pretty soon. So this, I think it's 20. It's the original one that's in the first, maybe almost 30 years old. So I expect it to change out. I expect the change it out pretty soon. Other than that, you can go in and update the bathroom. When you want to.
Now, is it vacant right now, or what's kind of the situation?
Yeah, it's vacant. It's listed for rent right now.
Oh, I got you. How much you got it listed for rent at?
$15.95.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely not bad, man. So, I mean, what number makes sense to you then? Like, if you're like, hey, I would move it for this number, because it doesn't sound like you need to sell it.
Yeah, I don't really have a number in mind. I really don't. I don't have a number in mind. I mean, it could be somewhere close to retail. I may take a little bit of a discount, but
gotcha.
Close to retail.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it it's hard for me to get super close to retail. Obviously, I mean, I think you probably kind of get it. I got to be able to come in, purchase it, put money into it, to do some repairs, get a return on that investment. So it's possible I might not be the right buyer for you. From what you're kind of looking to do, just from kind of looking into it a little bit. I would probably be somewhere in the upper 100s. For it to be able to make sense for me. I don't know if we're in the same ballpark, worth kind of talking a little bit more or not. We do have another option that could help us increase our offer amount, but that would just depend on a couple other things. But I mean, just kind of leaving it there for a second. I mean, how do you kind of feel about that?
Upper 100, like 170, something like that, 90.
Yeah, you actually kind of hit it right on the head. I was at like 165.
Yeah, I'll have to get for a minute.
I got you. I mean, where would you need to be at? I mean, I might be able to talk with my partner, see if I'm able to get something done. And here's why I'm asking, I guess. I mean, if I'm not the right buyer, I'm not, sometimes we aren't, and I definitely get that. For us, I got a couple properties I'm looking at in the area. If I could pick up a townhouse, versus a single family house, that makes it easier kind of on us on maintenance, stuff like that. What's that? Like you talking about HOA fees?
Yeah, there's no HOA organization. But
Gotcha.
You're responsible for all your own maintenance.
Got it. So all exterior maintenance as well, it sounds like.
Interior maintenance, yep. All interior maintenance is our responsibility.
Yeah, but exterior, it sounds like also, right?
Exterior, yeah, but you just don't have those two, like the right and the left facing walls. You get the front and back wall. The right and left, because there's interiors in it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, look, I mean, let me ask you this, man. I mean, I know the 165 you're saying is too far away. I mean, where would I need to be at to see if I can make something work for you or not?
Yeah, close to 200, man.
Close to 200.
200. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, look. So a way that we could increase our offer, I guess, and I'll kind of put it on the table for you because that's a pretty decent jump. Would be, we do have a scenario where we're able to come into the property. We put a closing date out for say 90 days. So we don't close like in a normal, like 30 days, 30 days kind of window. The closing date would actually be a 90-day window, but we would come in, take over the property, do the necessary repairs to it to kind of get it in the condition that we need it to be in. And then we would close on it after that 90 days. And that would allow us to be able to get higher, closer to your number. And the reason being is just it saves us on kind of cost of money, saves us on closing cost, that kind of thing. And we can kind of put more profit, or not more profit, but more investment kind of towards, your kind of bottom line. I don't know that I could get to 200 with that though. I probably would be kind of closer to 180 with that. I mean, it wouldn't be any realtor fees, commissions, I'd take care of the closing cost. Well, those are kind of the two scenarios. So like one's a cash scenario, obviously at 165. But then this other way that we could do it, you would get the one, you'd get the 180, let's just say, right? But it would be 90 days versus 30 days. What are your thoughts on that?
It's really making work for me right now, because I figure we went out with this much time period and then start be back producing again,
I got you. I mean, do you have any flexibility, price wise, if I'm able to come up on the cash number? I mean, I think I might be able to get the cash price, around that 170, 180 ballpark. Again, saves you on closing costs, commission, fees, that kind of thing. But it kind of puts me in a, what's that?
I said cash offer at 180. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work for us for me right now. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, like I said, man, I might not be the right buyer for you. I mean, I'll check in with you.
You got anything?
What's that?
Do you have everything for sale? Do you have everything for sale?
I think I got a triplex down in Birmingham right now that's for sale. And I got another property that I'm in the process of probably purchasing from a pastor in Birmingham, Pastor Sheila, that I might be looking to sell as well. Are you looking to buy at the moment, or what you got going on?
Yeah. Not right now, but probably a couple months ago. I would start buying again.
Got you. Looking for an investment, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you text me your email, I can kind of shoot you what we might have available, or whenever you're ready. This is a number you can call us at or text us at. Shoot us a text, and I can circle up with you what we got at that time too. But yeah, I mean, we've always got properties for sale in the Birmingham area for sure.
What zip code is the triplex in?
I'd have to look it up, man. I don't know it off the top of my head. I think we got like 8 properties right now in the area we're selling. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let's see. Birmingham. 35206.
I think it has an end. Let's see. What street is it on? What street?
The street is what is the street on that? Let me see. It's on the 2nd.
2nd Street. So the 2nd Street East, 2nd Street North.
South.
2nd Street South. 2nd Street South. 2nd Street South. Oh, so then maybe on the east side.
But yeah, it's solid. It's solid. It's already got it's got 2 units leased. The 3rd unit we need to get leased, but it's it's a solid investment for sure.
What's the 7 about?
I don't got a number on it yet, man, but I can get you one, here shortly today, for sure.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, we're selling it. We're selling it with some room in it.
Ain't no risk in that, man. Ain't no risk in that. Like I said, I'm not actively buying right now, but I'm kind of just seeing what's available because in the next few months I want to try to start picking up one or two more properties.
Got you. Yeah, just shoot me a text, man. We're always around. We're not going anywhere. So shoot me a text kind of when you feel like you're getting ready and geared up. And yeah, we definitely will have some stuff in play.
Okay, all right. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you as well, man.
Okay, all right.
All right, man. All right, bro. All right, Kurt. What you think, man?
He just wasn't. He's just not a motivated seller. That's the difference between a motivated seller and somebody selling.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I mean, I think you did good on the call for sure. I don't think it's anything that I would have done different. Maybe a buyer, maybe.
Yeah, he ain't a buyer.
Yeah, I'm finna say
he ain't a buyer. And shout out to my guy Rufus, and Pastor Sheila too, man.
Yeah, I was tripping on that one.
Yeah, shout out to Pastor Sheila, man. But he's not a real seller though, because or buyer, I'm sorry, because if you're maybe he will be in the future. Right now, he's somebody interested in buying investment property. Probably has been for a really long time, like a lot of people. But until somebody, and this is actually, Kurt, I think could be helpful for people. Because I know I get a lot of people that we talk to or come into the program, and they chasing I ain't gonna say nobody names because I know y'all on here. All right, so I ain't gonna say nobody names, but the shoe fit, slip it on. All right, but a lot of times, Kurt, man, I'll have people that are like, "Oh, I know this buyer in such and such," all right. And you talk to them about it, and they're like, they'll try to do everything for this buyer, Kurt. They'll try to like get lists just for this buyer. They'll try to market just for this buyer.
Yeah.
They'll try to put all their energy and effort for this one buyer. And then you talk to them about it, and then the buyer is somebody like Rufus. They're not even really looking for no deal. They ain't got no type of financing in place, no sort of operation, and it just a hope and a dream. All right. But that was a good solid one, man. Let's tee up some more.
Yeah, I like that.
And see what we got going on.
I hope the prayer call going good.
Man, shout out Pastor Sheila, man.
For sure.
All right, let me organize a little bit, Kurt, real quick.
Man, if you can't, if I can, Chris, man, drop in the comments, man. Drop in the comments so that what you would have done different on these last few calls, or any feedback you got. Shout out to OfferBoat.
Hey, man, shout out to
OfferBoat.io.
Kurt, listen, y'all, if you're not using OfferBoat, wish you the best, man. Truly. Because Kurt, there's people watching this right now, and no judgment. They're not using OfferBoat. They don't get it. All right. They saying this, they saying that. Guys, offerboat.io. You can go test the bot yourself. We got an AI bot that we've created that goes out and talks to homeowners for you, has a conversation, verifies they're actually interested. So you're not randomly cold calling people, knocking on doors, hanging up signs, actually talking to people actually interested in selling, to have quality conversations to increase your opportunity to do deals. And if you're in the U, you can then have us on Tuesdays and Thursdays actually come up and make those calls to your sellers for you, help you get deals closed. All right, Kurt, I'm going to jump in with, I'm going to keep us rolling. So I'm going to make another call.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pass the next one after that. Back to you, my guy. All right, let me see what we got with that.
Sounds like OfferBoat, man. You tired of your systems? Jumping on. Find an OfferBoat.
Dancing on the gram, you know what I mean? Come tap in with OfferBoat, man. All right, this seller just went through a divorce. doesn't want to be a landlord, wants to sell ASAP.
It's the one.
All right, let's try this one. This is in Decatur, Georgia. Let's see what we get, Kurt.
And that's what TR phone.
I think so.
Your call has been. Hello.
Hey, Rain. This is Chris. How you doing?
Okay, Chris. How are you?
Doing amazing. I appreciate you picking up through the voicemail. It's a cool new feature these days, right?
I know. Tell me about it.
I was calling you about the property on Acelia Court. You had spoke with Deborah in our office, and you were trying to figure some things out on that. And I wanted to give you a call. She had kind of caught me up to speed on, kind of situation, what you got going on, what you're trying to figure out. And, for us, we're not necessarily always the right buyer for somebody, but, if we are, I'd love to make you a quality offer. If we're not,
Okay.
I know you got stuff going on. Maybe I can point you in the right direction as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, is this something that it sounds like you're trying to sell it ASAP? Usually when somebody kind of says that, for me, it kind of just comes down to price for them. I mean, where you kind of need to be at. Yeah. I mean, where do you need to be at for this to work for you?
I would like to be at around 160 is where I would like to be.
160. Okay. Well, look, we're not crazy far off from each other.
Okay.
I'll say that I guess the gap that I had from talking to Miss Deborah, and I love Miss Deborah. She's I don't know how much you guys talk, but she's got a lot of energy. All right, she's a trip. But she's been working on this, and she really likes you on the property, and was telling me about it. What I'm not super clear on though is like what's kind of the deal with the interior. I mean, what's kind of the overall condition.
Yeah, so from an investor standpoint, I would look to upgrade the bathrooms and the kitchen. They've been upgraded in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But to get the utmost money out of it, you would want to do it again. So that would be my take on it.
Gotcha. What about yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just asking you like kitchen, major systems, like roof, heating and air. Where you kind of at with those?
You would, definitely need a new roof. It needs a new roof for sure.
Got
The
it.
heating and air is just old, but it works.
Okay.
So, yeah. Hey, listen, I hate to do this.
That's all right.
I have got to reschedule this because I'm working today and I have a meeting that I'm late.
No. All right, that's all good. I don't want you to be late. When should I call you back?
Okay. Let me call you back. This is Chris. I'm gonna put your number in. It's a Virginia number, right?
You got it. Yeah, send me a text when you're ready. I'll give you a shout.
All right.
All right, bye.
Will do. Thank you.
I was hoping that didn't happen, but
Me too.
I'm gonna tell you why I knew it was gonna happen though. I didn't catch it, but she was only available 12 to 1. All right. Noted in the notes. She was only available 12 to 1. So we missed her by 20 minutes. But
because I'm like,
that?
it's 12 o'clock. I was like,
yeah. She's in Atlanta. So we caught her out of that 12 to 1 window. So we'll circle back to her because I think she's an opportunity.
100%. She seems nice.
Let's see.
Flowing with the conversation, giving you something to work with in the convo. You got to take those down.
Yeah, 100%, man. All right, let's get something else shaking. We got some time still. Let me see what I got for you, Kurt. Let's see. All right, where's this one at? Fayetteville, North Carolina. Let's see. Fayetteville, North Carolina, Kurt.
Okay.
About to send this info to you.
Phone going crazy. Shout out to all my people tapping in from Arkansas, man.
Hey, shout out to the Big A, man. Shout out to the Big A. All right, so this one is let's see.
Morgan, okay.
This one is from my guy Lou.
Shout out.
Right, so he's got this in Fayetteville. Shout out to Lou and the team. Looking to sell by the end of March, Kurt. They own the property for about 4 years. Got a mortgage balance of $157. Wants to get at least $165. Wall is peeling in the bathroom. Bunch of water damage. Stains on the ceiling. Haven't updated it since they moved in. Was fully renovated it when they bought it in 2021. Basically, Kurt, they bought the house in 2020. You know how people do.
Mm-hmm.
No judgment. You know, some of y'all be doing it too, but bought a house fully renovated, tore it up.
Kids.
Hey, just went in there, brand new everything, tore it up.
Missed on folks. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So now they looking to sell it. Seems like they could be open to a discount. They are relocating. All right, they've already bought a house in Colorado. So I'm gonna let you take this one. I think it's a great opportunity for sure from what it says in the notes.
Now, I see the student MAL was 165 and they asking 165. But the mortgage, let me go in on this one because I'm gonna see. Is Lou in the chat real quick? Lou, I want to see about some creative on this because that may be a cool sub. So let's see what's going on. I'll call Morgan and see what she thinks. Or is it a dude?
I think it's a woman, Morgan.
All right, we'll figure it out. Never know these days.
All right, cool.
Morgan Miller can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished.
Call Morgan.
Try her again.
Mm-hmm, of course. I'm gonna go for the answer.
Morgan Miller can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message.
Okay. Let's give her a few seconds. We're gonna call her one more time. We may let it hold up on the voicemail just in case she answers through the voicemail.
Morgan Miller can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Miss Miller, this is Curtis. I was actually calling about. Shout out to my dog Dre.
All right, talk about that real quick. All right, I saw Dre do that the other week inside the U. Yeah, kind of that cliffhanger voicemail strategy. What is that? What's the thought behind it? that kind of thing.
Yeah, sometimes when you listen to your voicemail, depending on what type of person you call it, they listen in for something. And if you don't finish what you were saying because of a perceived call drop, they want to and are curious about who just called, what they was talking about, why they were calling, so they're more likely to call you back. So yeah, that is a technique that I use as well in the business from time to time. It's just a cliffhanger, especially if I'm trying to get in contact with somebody. But I definitely think that'll be a good, strong follow up. And when she called, it'll be a nice takedown.
Smooth. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's see if we get a call back from them or not. All right, we got one in Indianapolis. Let's see who sent this in. Shanika. Yo, shout out Shanika, man. Shout out Shanika. All right, I don't know if she's in the room or not. Shanika, you in here? Let me know in the comments. She's new to the U. I think she's in the challenge right now. And she's been rocking, showing up on coaching calls, asking questions. Every time I hop on a call, I see her in there. I see her engaged and locked in. All right. So she's got a lead. I think it's her first lead I've seen her submit.
Okay.
So it seemed like she ready to rock, man. You know, we got a lot of new people in the group. And people coming in hungry and intentional, they utilizing the challenge to make things shake. So much love to Shanika. On this property, let's see, ARV is 170, MAO is 97, seller asking 200. All right. Let's see. He's coming to Texas. What's up?
They asking 200.
Yeah, MAO's 97. All right, asking 200 bands. All right. So this is let's see how this call goes, right? This is a significant, usually this probably isn't one that I would probably think is a lead too much, just because of the price differentiation. So this is likely a follow-up. All right, but I know Shanika's been working. All right, and ready to make it happen. And I support that. So we'll give it a call. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go in cold and see what I can make happen.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, George, this is Chris. I was giving you a call about the property you got on Graceland. See if you're still interested in selling that one at this time.
What you offering?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm calling you to really kind of figure out. We had talked a while back about it, and I didn't get a ton of detail at the time. But is it still kind of down the studs, or what's the situation?
Is it what?
Is it still like down the studs, like kind of like gutted out, or?
Gutted out? What house are you talking about?
Well, when you renovated it, like you renovated it from studs, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, is there anything still kind of left that needs to be, done on it interior wise, or what's kind of the situation?
Oh, we got tenants living in there.
Are they month to month or kind of a year lease? Got you. I mean, how much are you needing to get for it to make sense for you?
Really, I'll take about 180 right now. I want 225 for it, but I'll take 180.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am probably a little bit off from you then, man. I don't want to toss you a crazy low number or something like that. We're looking to buy a couple properties in the neighborhood, and I had you on our list of one that we were pretty interested in above a couple of others. So wanted to see if I could figure something out with you and make it work. But I mean, in that area, the property is worth about, mid twos, kind of fully fixed up. So I mean,
what about the property and I own the lot next to it?
You said you own the lot next to it as well?
Yes, I do.
Do you know if it's is it buildable by right, or what's the situation with that?
Yes, it is. It had a house. They tore the house down. It was on the property.
when I bought the property, I got the lot. I got the lot too.
Got you. Okay. On that, I mean, that's helpful to know. If it's something that we can do something on, or not. Yeah, man. I mean, you've been getting offers on it already, or what have you kind of shopped it around? What are you kind of getting?
You about the fifth person that didn't call me today. I've been getting offers on it. You about the fifth person that didn't call me today.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in the additional lot with it. I can look at it and see what I can maybe come up with, on my offer. I'm going to be probably.
The lot's going to come with it. That's why I want 200,000. If y'all don't, if y'all not considering that, then I'm not the person for you, because the lot's going to come with the property. Whoever I sell the property to, the lot's going to come with it. So, like I said, whoever gives me the closest to 200 is who I'm going with. So that's the reason why I want 200,000. The property is not a damaged property. It's been an Airbnb.
Why are you getting so saucy?
I got
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
What's the problem, brother?
I bought the property. It was caught on fire. It was down to the studs. Like I said, I changed everything from the wires to the pipes. I added a bedroom, a bathroom. So yeah.
I got you. How'd you come up with the 200? Or that's just kind of, from what you put into it and whatnot.
I just told you I came up with 200 because I own the lot next door and I'm going to sell the lot with you. That's why I want 200. Any investor here, if y'all investors, y'all going to build on it. Y'all going to buy the house and y'all going to take the lot and build on it. So
he ain't a seller. I might fire him up a little bit. Let's see.
Like I said, it's not that open today. I had to explain the same thing. So.
Look, George, I ain't trying to bother you, man. I'm trying to work a deal out with you. If there's a deal to be made, I'm looking to buy some property in the area. If I'm not the right buyer for you, my brother, I'm not the right buyer for you. I'm not trying to convince you to sell me the property. I'm trying to do a good deal with you that makes sense for me and makes sense for you too. But if you're taking a stance like, hey, this is this, and again, if I'm not the right buyer, I'm not the right buyer.
If it was your property and you own it, you tell me what makes more sense to you. I know your job and you're an investor, but you tell me if it was yours and what makes more sense to you.
Well, I sell properties every month, man. I mean, when I sell a property, like I got a property I'm selling right now that I renovated a couple of years ago down in Virginia Beach area. I renovated it like 4 or 5 years ago, had a tenant in it. Tenant tore it up a little bit. They're moving out of it. I'm selling that house right now because I didn't want to deal with the tenant in that property again. It's like kind of in a flood zone. And I'm you right now. I'm selling that property to another investor. I'm taking a bit of a discount to get it off my books because I know that I'm an investor. I don't know what you do for a living or not, but I know that I can take the money from that property and I can just go put it on something else and get a better return with less deferred maintenance. And I can increase my cash on cash return. If you're in business and you're trying to make money and grow your money, it's not so much about a relationship to any individual property. I got a relationship to my bank account. And my job for my bank account is to grow it and make more money from it. So I don't have any sort of attachment like that to any one individual property in my portfolio. If you called me right now and said, hey, Chris, I want to buy XYZ from you. If it was a good deal and I could get a good return on it, I would take the investment if it made sense. And I would just go place the investment somewhere else. Now, you might not be me. You might be in a situation where this is your property. This is your investment. I don't know what else you got going on. We don't know each other like that. So in your world, for you, you're trying to max out on this one opportunity, this one thing, and you want to get 200,000. The only question I actually asked you, George, was how did you come up with it? That was all I asked. I didn't say there was a problem. I didn't say I had any issue. I just asked you, how did you come up with the 200,000? So you're asking me in my world, I come up with the numbers based on what the market is saying the numbers are. So I'm just trying to get some understanding from you on how you came up with it, because I might be able to see it the way that you're seeing it and pay you what you want to get for it. But it seems like you're getting upset with me because I'm trying to match you and trying to get you a decent offer for your property.
You asked me why I came and I told you because I own the lot next door. I didn't get upset. I just told you exactly. I just said you the fifth person. I keep explaining that all day. So if I came off wrong, my bad. But yeah, like I said, that's how I told you.
That's how you check them, Kurt.
I own the lot next to it. So yeah, that's how I came up with the number.
Smooth, all good. I understand, man. So you're taking the value that you feel that the lot is worth, what the house is worth currently, putting those two together, and you're saying, hey, my number is 200.
Yeah, and you don't. I'm feel like that's a deal. If anybody don't feel like that's a deal, then like I said, I split it up.
It might be.
I can get 160 for the house. Like I said, the house is not in no type of year. Like I said, I'd have added on a bedroom in a year. So, yeah.
But do you want to sell? Are you open to selling just the house? You're saying you want to sell them as a combo?
No, I want to sell it together. Yes, I want to sell. Yes, I want to.
I got you. So just so we're on the same page, I can.
Somebody a deal. I'm not good, but.
I got you, man. So I'm trying to just tell you whether I can do something or not. You know, I don't want to be whoever else you talk to. Like, we like to do business. We make things happen. We do what we say that we're going to do. So look, how much value are you placing on the lot? You're saying that's 50,000, 30,000. You know, I'm trying to track what you're saying.
Yeah, the lot's worth at least 50. Like I said, the lot's worth at least 50 over there. It's within a mile of downtown this year. So I know I can get anywhere from probably 30 to 50 for the lot. So.
All right, hold on a second. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, I mean, I can take a look into it, man, and see, you know, what we might be able to do, you know, with it, and kind of considering the lot, and if I could come up on my offer or not. What's your availability today? I don't want to hold you. You know, again, I can look into it and let you know what I can kind of come up with. And
like I said, I'm available all day. I'm willing to take, like I said, the closest to 200. I got Midwest Cash Offer. I'm waiting on them to call back. They're talking about 170. Like I said, I'll take the 180. Whoever is here, give me closest. Like I said, I'm not.
I got you.
Like,
and is it?
I came off wrong. I apologize. But like I said, it's kind of like people been here all day and got. You know, some people can be aggressive, so you know what I mean.
I got you.
Aggressive, and like I said, they trying to tell me why. You know what I mean? Like I told them, I gotta wait a while. Just
Nah, listen, man. I ain't trying to beat you up, man. Now we cool. I look when I talked to when I looked in the notes on it. You know, I saw that it looked like you were selling because you moving to take care of your mom or something like that. Trust me, my man. I get it. I'm dealing with some health challenges with my mom right now. My brother's out in LA.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just give it away. Like I said, I need to go down there and be able to take care of her and take care of myself too. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not.
Absolutely.
I got 2 other properties. I got the house that my wife and the kids stay in. I got a house I got another house in somebody else's name. So it's like, yeah, like you said, what you talk about, what you used to do is, yeah, I used to do that. I used to run the streets. That's what I invested my money in properties. And yeah, now I've been selling them. So yeah.
Nah, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. Respect, man. I mean, I'll look into it, see what I can do. You know, I'll give you my best number. If it don't work, you know, it just doesn't work. But you know, I'll let you know what I can do.
I've been doing 3 deals with Midwest Cash Offer. They kind of irritated me. Like I said, I done let them win a couple times. And like I said, it's just
are they a wholesaler or?
No, they're an investor group here in Indiana. So I don't know what they invested. They a little bit everywhere, but they done bought 3 properties from me. And like I said, I'm just trying to. Like I said, I'll take 180 because it's about to be time for me to pay the taxes, and like I said, I still got another 2 properties. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the house with my wife and kids to stay in. I got another property at 3930 that I'm trying to sell. So like it's a 3930 Capital. I'm trying to sell it. So yeah. It's like, yeah, to tell you.
Nah, no doubt.
Get the money together so I can get out of here. Like I said, on that property, that was one of my pride and joys. It was one of the first properties I bought. I was gonna move my family in there. So when I did fix it up, I fixed it up real nice.
Gotcha.
When we found something else that my wife, she didn't want to live in the middle of the city, so we moved somewhere else. So you know what I mean. So
I got you. Yeah. That makes sense. I got you. And this, you talking about the Graceland one, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking about the Graceland.
I got you, man. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think that's the big piece, man. Let me see kind of what value I can pull up and talk to my partner for a quick second on the lot size of it. Not lot size, but just like what we could get on the lot if we could sell it, because there's not a ton of new construction, obviously, in the area. So, you know,
over there, across the street, man, it was a vacant lot. Some guy he bought it and he built up with he built up was going like a 4-bedroom building up instead of like wide. He built up going up like they doing the newer houses now. So that was, like I said, that was one of the things I thought about on that vacant lot, like something like that. But at this time I'm just ready to go because I don't know how long I'm gonna have with my mom's situation. So I'm just ready to go.
Nah, I understand. Where do you got to move to?
Houston. say he's in Houston.
I got so you got a decent move. You got a real move going on.
Yeah, and it's a whole different, you know what I mean, ball game from living in Indiana to living here. So I've been looking at the houses and, you know, just one of, oh my God, yeah, the economy.
Yeah, I mean, you get it. I mean, yeah, I mean, and that's why we got to be conservative, you know, when it comes to our offers too, right? Because market's changing, economy's changing. It sounds like you obviously know that. And, you know, I'm not in the business, obviously, of losing my shirt and you know, getting in on a bad opportunity. But I understand also when somebody has a price they need to get, you know, for something to make sense for them. So I'll look into it, man, and give you a call back maybe in like an hour or so. And I'll just let you know what I can do. And like I said, if I can't do something, I'll just tell you that. And that way you're not tied up, because I know this is something you're trying to get figured out. And you know, again, I'm dealing with some health stuff with my mom myself, man. My brother's looking at having to potentially move home from LA. So I get it 100%. And you know, I don't know what's going on with your mother, man, but I wish her the best. And hopefully everything's all right with you and your family, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. My name's Chris. I'll hit you back shortly, and I'll let you know what we can do. All right.
Okay.
All right, boss. Appreciate you, man. All right. So couple of things on that, right? I want y'all to understand when you're dealing. What's that?
Great call.
Well, I appreciate that. I want y'all to understand, you know, when y'all are calling people are dealing with real life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we talk about calling people in distress, and we talk a lot of the money side of it, you know, what we make on these deals, you know, that kind of thing. And we're in the business to make money. You know, the definition of business is literally to make money. So I don't feel bad about that. But what I will say is, you know, he clearly has some emotions going on, right? Some stress, I'm sure. He's stuck in Indianapolis. I'm sure he needs to sell these properties to get the money together to be able to go just move. Otherwise, he would have already moved, right? So he's definitely in a need to sell situation. Here's the thing about need to sell situations, though. And I'm saying this from my personal experience, right? There can be times where you need to sell a property, but you don't need to sell the property. All right. So sometimes you can afford not to sell something, even though you need to sell it. And so then you get into this like internal struggle of, should I sell this? Should I not? And he said himself, he said, hey, I had an emotional attachment to this one because this is the one I bought to put my family in. And so you got to think about it. We're talking to somebody who's having to change up their whole life. He got wife, kids, he said, properties, you know, I'm sure he's got a whole situation going on in Indianapolis. He's got to pick up and move. So it didn't make sense to try to press him in when he was in that type of emotional state, because he'd just get upset. You know, he literally would just get upset, and he started to. All right. But I took back control of the call, and I had to kind of assert my power frame in order to be able to do that. But the reason I'm glad that this call happened is because this is a call, Kurt, that a lot of people will hop off of.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they'll run from this seller. They won't be trying to find a solution. They're just, you know, feel like the seller's combative, whatever. But that's kind of my thoughts on that call. Kurt, what were your thoughts? How did I do with your observations? I'm gonna ask you what you always ask me. What could I work on?
No, man, I'm glad that call happened. Like, all these different situations in these calls, I'm glad that happened, because it just manufactures what a real day looks like. You know, taking calls, listening to problems, dealing with problems. He was obviously very, very emotional. He was emotional from the call.
Yeah.
From Jumpstart. Yeah. Then he got more emotional as he thought about it, because he started to think to himself, like, dang, bro, like, I can't believe like this is all taking place right now. And you can feel
he having to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I mean, even, you know, what I got going on with my mom, you know, it's like when stuff happens, you know, it can mentally be defeating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and especially, you know, I got to empathize with this guy, right? Because, like, I see, in the chat, and this is real, right? When you're the person that like everybody's requiring you to have your stuff together because you got to take care of everybody.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of stress. And unfortunately, in that, a lot of times, man, people around you, they don't even get that that's what you got going on. They don't, because they don't have that type of pressure themselves. But when you listen to this guy, he's definitely a seller. I think he's a seller. I think it comes down to what the number is. He's obviously not like an everyday seller. Like he's a bit savvy, right? He owns a couple different properties. He's not wrong about his asking price of 180 necessarily. The problem is how much value is he putting on this lot? Because does it have any value at all? Right. That's what we need to look into. And then I think I heard him say, I don't know if you heard it, Kurt. I think I heard him say that he felt like the house was worth 150.
Yeah. Right. He coming down.
Yeah. So here's what I heard right when he said the 150, and here's why I didn't press, by the way. So when he said that he felt like the house is 150, that tells me he's already accepted that that's about what he's going to be able to get for that house. But it's not what he wants. And remember what I said earlier, he might need to sell, but he doesn't need to sell. So in his head, and this is a lot of people do this, in his head, he's saying to himself, if this is worth 150, but I can increase what I can get. So if I can increase what I can sell it for, well, let me throw this lot in. So that's why he's putting all this emphasis on the lot. Right. And that's how he's justifying to himself his 200,000 or 180. So Shanika, good lead. I think he's a follow-up. I don't think he's a deal right now, Shanika. I do think he's a follow-up. I don't think he's a long-term follow-up, but I'm going to give him a call back, within the hour, Shanika, and I'll put it on the notes. Lex will hit you up. All right. Let you know what happens, but he's probably going to be a follow-up from my experience. All right, Kurt, we got a couple more. Kurt, how you looking on time?
I'm good. I'm having fun. I'm calling sellers. I'm making offers.
Oh, you okay? You your own boss. Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
All right. You write your own check. You write your own check.
Nobody's calling in asking, what are you doing?
No doubt. All right. Well, let's keep rocking then. Let me get one.
Shout out to you for that. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, shout out
real.
Man,
it's not a club. That happened for sure. Look it up.
Man, check the evidence, man. Go to the evidence locker, man. All right, go to the evidence locker.
It's in YouTube. Real talk. It's on YouTube.
It's in there, man. It's in there. Now you got a dope story, man, that people can really be motivated and inspired. Because it's like we was talking about this morning. Really, all this stuff comes down to is just like, can you overcome adversity or not and keep pushing through it? Like somebody on this call right now, Kurt, gonna give up on something. They're gonna give up on the U. They're gonna give up on themselves. They might not ever join the U, whatever, because they're stuck in this state of not pushing through adversity. It's like as soon as something hits you, you can't get past it. All right. All right, we got another one from Indy. Who's sending this in? This is Shanika again. Yeah, shout out Shanika, man. Shanika, how long have you been in the U? Drop that in the chat. How long has she been in the U? I think she only been in here like 3 weeks, maybe a month.
I need to know who that is.
All right, maybe
I feel old.
Man, cut it out, man. What you mean?
Man, if you think of, I was there for about 4. Let me see, 4 or 5. Okay.
Now you actually are kind of getting up there, right? Oh, wait, you what? 27, 26?
Me, 27.
How old are you again?
God, bro, I'll be 31 in March.
You be 31 in March.
27 is when I was jumping it off.
I'm thinking back to when you first got in the group, man. So you about to be 31. Dang, when your birthday, Kurt?
St. Patrick's Day. Have a green beer for you.
Oh, you coming up? All right, so you coming up, man. 31 is real. You know what's crazy though? When I was 31, I'm 38, Kurt. When I was 31, I felt old. I ain't gonna hold you.
They said I need a machine now.
Bro, hey, listen, trust me, I get it. Kurt, that's how realists start to get. When the doc starts talking to you, hey man, look, my mom just had to do a sleep test last night. They telling me, they like, hey, you might want to get one yourself. And I'm like, dang.
Look, that's over here like eyes puffy.
Yeah, man. I'm like, dang, man. Getting older is real. It really is, man. It's really real.
How old are you?
38, man.
Damn. No.
That's what, bro. 38. Nah, it's real, bro. Once 40 get on that horizon on you, you know, once 40, when you go to the doctor now, Kurt, at 38, you go to the doctor, they got them charts, and you 38, they like, hey, you should just look at the 40 plus category. And you like, damn, bro, like you just gonna throw a year and a half on there? You rounding up, you know? But that's what they like to do, man. All right, we got one in Sebastian, Florida. Actually, now let's do Shanika's. All right, I'm about to send this to you, Kurt.
Let's go.
Shanika is one of our new. She's one of our new members. Like I said, she's been in for almost 3 weeks. She got multiple leads sent in. I see Dre as he said he felt attacked, man. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to the OG Dre, man. Shout out to the OG Dre, man. That's my guy right there, man. Shout out to Andre. Shanika been working really hard, man. She got another lead in here. Kurt, I'm sending this.
Chris.
What's good?
My guy Lou just hit me sidebar. Saying Morgan available now.
All right, call him. Or her. Yeah, whichever.
I don't know.
You still got the info, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Can I call him?
Yeah, go.
All right. My bad, Shanika, we got you. Just 1 second, please. Don't do me like that.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Morgan, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. This Curtis, you in the car? Now you ain't got the phone up to your ear in the car, do you? I don't want to be.
No.
Okay, you're not like me. I can't talk and drive. You know. Okay.
If you want, we can redo a call later.
You know what?
Be home about.
You said you'll be home in about when?
At like 5.
At like 5 today? Okay. I could possibly do that. It looks like I got a meeting at 5 o'clock that I could maybe push back to the side. But here, while I got you though, I know you were speaking to Lou in my office about that property on Ponderosa Drive.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were considering selling that property, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He kind of gave me a little backstory about what was going on, but not really like the condition part of it. Could you kind of explain to me like what's going on the inside, so that way I can at least use the best of our time?
It needs new paint for sure. Like most of it just that it needs new paint. The bathroom wall, one of the bathrooms is peeling. It doesn't have a vent fan in it, so I think it's just condensation causing the peel. So that part could probably use some sanding and painting. And then the only like real major damage I would say is the back wall. By the back door has some water damage.
Okay. You said it's had some. So is it like wet? Is the wall wet at least, or is it exposed to the rain? Or do you think it's coming in from the roof?
The back wall.
Yeah.
Back wall, it needed a gutter, and it never occurred to me that it needed a gutter until issues started occurring. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Miss Morgan, whenever we are speaking about this, do you got like a husband or anything that may be either not on the same page as you about selling this property, or is it your decision?
we're on the same page. We're both definitely trying to get rid of said property.
Okay. Okay. Do you think he's available to wrap on this phone call real quick?
Well, probably not. Realistically, I could try paging him in.
Hey, try paging him in for me real quick. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go back and speak to Chris out of the finance team, and I want to kind of see about it, like where we would possibly be at on an offer to see if we can at least be in the ballpark of what's going on. But if you can grab him and hop him on the phone call, that'd be great. Okay, I'll be on hold while you do that. Yo, is y'all hearing this?
Sound she on the school bus.
Yo,
she on the magic school bus, man. I don't know what she got going on.
I don't know what's. I'm gonna try to get her. I'm like, damn, I probably should call Shanika lead. I'm gonna try to get her husband on the phone real quick. That's my thought process, and get an offer. You think we smooth that like the asking price, or like do I need? I'm gonna see if she can. It sounds like it needs some work. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, let's see what you got coming through.
Hey, you there? Miss Morgan, you still got me on hold? All right, I think she still got me on hold. Yeah, that definitely.
Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
He's actually currently in a meeting, and he doesn't know he's going to be out.
Okay. Well, how much were you guys hoping to get for the property? I know you probably already spoke about it at dinner or something.
We're trying to get at least 165.
Mm-hmm.
I think that wouldn't be too bad. We owe on the house still, our mortgage. We owe, I think, 157.
Mm-hmm.
And then we owe on an AC unit that's attached to the house, and that's about 2,000, 4,000. So we're just trying to clear up at least a little bit of money to put towards our next house.
Okay. So I know you said, and I know Lou was saying that you guys was moving to Colorado.
Yeah.
You gonna go catch some of them Deion Sanders games?
What was that?
I said you gonna go catch some of those Deion Sanders games.
Honestly, I don't know. That's my mother-in-law's area.
I got you. Okay. Well, so I was kind of more so thinking this, right? And this is my thought process, Miss Morgan. And I'm not saying that we won't be able to come up with something kind of close to like that 160 range, but it does sound like that property needs quite a bit of work. So is it just that you want to clear the mortgage and have a little bit of takeaway money to take with you to Colorado, or would you be open to anything, maybe more so creative, if we can kind of come up to the, where it may kind of work for the both of us? Are you open to that?
What do you mean by that?
Well, so here's my thought process, right? And I'm not sure what Chris is gonna say when I go back there and speak to him about a cash offer, but I was just kind of more so thinking ahead. If I was able to take over the mortgage for the property, and then that way you wasn't obviously worrying about the repairs or anything that has to do with the property. We took over the mortgage and we were able to maybe give you a little bit more down. Would that be something that you'd be open to?
Maybe we'd be open to that.
Okay. How much is the monthly mortgage on that property?
It's 1,020 including escrow.
You said 2,000?
1,000.
Okay.
Including escrow.
Okay, so that's $1,000.
Yeah. And maybe like 1,020.
Okay.
But.
Okay. And so, landed, mortgage taken care of. How much are you're saying you're hoping to walk away with cash in your hand to get you to Colorado?
Somewhere between like 10 to 15.
Okay. Okay. And if you guys don't get the 10 to 15, are you just gonna keep the house, or what's your plans?
No, we're still gonna try to find someone else to buy it.
Okay. All right. I know you probably wouldn't be able to make a decision on this without your husband anyway. So I'm gonna go back here and kind of just game plan with Chris to see what's the best offer we can come up with, just to put something on your mind. Well, let's go ahead and set up a secondary call so we can get you and your husband at the same time, so we can all three talk about what the situation actually is and how we can get you a little closer to Colorado. Is that fair?
Okay.
What's a better time tonight so I can go ahead and put that on calendar?
I don't even know what time.
So right now for me it's 1 o'clock. What time is it for you?
It's only noon. I think it's 2 for him. Oh, that's not great. Probably around 7. It would have to be later because he doesn't get off until 6 his time.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll hold on 1 second. Let me get with Chris real quick. Let me see if I can game plan something here. But I think we may be able to get on a call about 7:30. I just want to make sure that we're both available for that so we can make that possible for you. But before I go back here and speak to Chris, Landon, we're taking care of closing calls. You're not doing any repairs to the property, and we can kind of get you to Colorado as quick as possible. I don't know. Would you think you and your husband would consider anywhere between like 160, 161 on it?
Yeah, possibly.
Let me go back here and speak with Chris to kind of game plan what we can kind of really nail the numbers down. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on my calendar for 7 o'clock, or when I get back, we will kind of get a time, just kind of in calendar, for me, you, and your husband to speak, so we can nail this down today. But and we can kind of get you out there to Colorado. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on 1 second. How much can that rent for out there?
Let me try to look and see. Hold on.
I just want to see if we can give her an option.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Hold on.
Because she's still not gonna say no without her husband. I already know. Been doing this before.
Yeah, 100%. All right. With you, how much could it rent for? You're asking?
Yeah, she got $1,000 mortgage. Well, it's $1,000 a month.
1,500.
Okay, so that could be a decent sub too, right?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
All right. Will we have somebody to take that call at 7 o'clock, 7:30, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah, we should. We'll figure it out after we hop off here.
All right.
I mean, probably get. Okay. She bang.
Nah, the call failed.
All right, just hit her back. But what I was gonna say is probably just loop it up where you make the call back since you already got her on the line.
Okay. She owed 159.
Yeah, so that might be the problem. All right, what's it? Let me see what it's worth.
He said it's 220 in the notes.
I mean, if it's 220, I mean,
it went straight to voicemail.
Yeah, hold on.
He hit the rough spot. Morgan moving the girl.
I mean, just kind of quick comp wise. Let's see. I'm waiting for this to load up. This joint got hella comps. Oh no, that's why. Never mind. Hold on. She said she want how much?
Well, I pitched her at 160, 161. She said she won't turn it down.
So I'm looking at one listed right now. A brick rancher, just been renovated, is at 175. I mean, all the comps I'm seeing, top end of the market looks to be 180, top end. and that looks like that's. I'm looking at another one to double check, but it looks like that's probably renovated. Yeah. So let me see what her house looks like real quick.
Okay. So yeah, that's why I was like maybe sub to it, but that still don't sound like that's enough equity in the sub 2 to make it work with the renovation.
Yeah, I think you probably got to be lower on this for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can hit her back tonight so we can shake up with it.
Okay.
All right, good call for sure. She didn't answer back, right?
No, Nah, it just said call failed again. So something going on with the area she's in.
All right, that's cool. Let's keep rocking through some of these. We got Shanika's lead. I don't know what kind of seller she got me about to call, man. Look, this is what she put in the note. It says seller provided bank account and routing number.
What?
Through OfferBolt without the bot asking.
I don't know, man. Anybody just giving out their bank accounts?
They looking to sell. They're looking to sell because they need the capital for it. Looks like other projects. It looks like they're mid renovation is what I think is happening here. All right, let's see. Asking price 126, MAO 62. So it's a pretty big gap. But let's see what we got.
Please leave your message for.
All right, let's keep rocking. All right, no answer on that. Kurt, I'm gonna try another one here in a second, man. We got a few more.
Cool. I'm sitting up here typing up a contract, man. Shout out to the team while we on the call.
Trying to flex with me, or what you doing?
No, nothing like that.
Nah, I didn't know if you was trying to flex. You know what I'm saying?
We getting a contract while I'm right here. So that's my dog.
I love it, man. Kurt, we had a powerful conversation. Was that last week in Hands Off or the week before? That's true.
Know, bro.
That's true. We talked about kind of business structure, how to have your operation set up to really produce contracts. What is like the for you in your business, right? You're producing, contracts all the time. What is like one of the most critical things for you in your business to make sure you're doing every single day?
Follow up.
All right, how are you doing that?
Through Alphabot.
Oh, so you got all right. So you got the bot doing your follow ups for you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Like,
all right.
like right now, like so that lead that we literally just got an offer accepted on, and we're typing up the contract now. It's like it came in through Offerboat. It actually came in through Offerboat. We called them, hit it, really, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went to Podio with it, plugged it back into Offerboat, and then from there the bot was following up with it. They hit us last night while I was off. It was like late last night. The bot was having some conversation. We went back and forth. Josh doing the do. We agreed to a number because we had previously had a conversation about it. They accepted the offer, said send me over the contract. So while we sitting right here, I was just typing up what I needed Josh to put, and he about to get ready to send the DocuSign because the seller waiting to sign. And then as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna have a conversation with them, see if we see anything we need to tighten up and when we can get a lockbox on it.
Got it. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, I mean, but look, that's the game, right?
The game.
That's the game. All right, I just pulled up one in Sebastian, Florida. I'll be in Florida a lot. That's what I'm saying. I've been in Florida a lot. I have no idea where Sebastian is at. Let's take it to the map. This is from Miss Sonia. Let's take it to the map. Sebastian, Florida.
I'm just gonna go on
the water. Listen, I'm just saying on Google, the water looks amazing. All right, the water looks amazing. We're supposed to get 4 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow.
It's snowing here now.
I love to go do a dive in the water in Sebastian, Florida. All right, let's see where this is at. Sebastian is near.
You know what?
What's that?
I know this your channel.
They got to
know
win.
This your channel.
Take your time. Take your time.
I know this your channel, but I'm gonna have to call Cap on that. You gonna do a deep dive? let me make sure I'm hearing this right.
Nah, yo, you want to go crazy? Kurt, you go ahead. Take your time.
I just said pause.
I'm gonna take your time. Look. I used to be. Hey, listen. I was on a neighborhood swim team for a season. All right, for a season. You know, and this is part of my story, Kurt. I don't talk about it a lot. You understand? But coming up in the suburbs in the cul-de-sac, you know, I did. We had a neighborhood swim team, and I just felt like, you want to know what it was, Kurt? I just felt like I had to go out there and compete. You know, I felt like my neighbors, the neighbors at the time, they ain't look like me. I felt like I had to go compete. You know, I felt like I had to go show them what real swimming looked like. But I didn't make it that far. You know, I'm a good swimmer, but Kurt, I got out there when they showed me the fit. You know, I'm like, y'all saying I can't swim in shorts? So like, what's, you know?
Not the Speedos.
Because here's the Kurt, here's the problem. The pool, the neighborhood pool, was directly beside the basketball court.
Yo, this is crazy.
So I the way I seen it, you know, I went out there for the first couple of, you know, get ups. But once they started talking about the official uniform, they gave, this is back in the day. They do stuff online now, Kurt, I'm 38. Back then, they had the paper order sheets you had to take home. And I talk my folks, man. They, you know, told me stick to playing ball, man. They you know, Mama J said, look, you know, we don't want you doing that. We don't need you doing that. So I never go back after that. I ain't make it back after that. I ain't make it back, man.
Yo, chat, right. I believe it is. I'm just like,
yo, it's one of them, chat. Shout out to the chat. It's just one of them things you would have had to be there.
Yeah.
You would have had to be there. You would have had to be there. Kurt, I'm the tallest and biggest.
Because they don't know Chris Jefferson. Dude, you tall,
yeah,
bro.
I'm trying to. They're looking at me like, man, what's your age, man? You know what I'm saying? What you doing out here, man? What you doing out here? I just wanted to swim.
Yo, this is crazy.
I just wanted to swim. I just wanted to jump on the diving board, bro.
No,
All right, let's see, man. Let's call this guy Sebastian, Florida. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Yo, we've been rocking a little over 2 hours. Chat, y'all still tapped in or what? Y'all want us to keep smiling and dialing? What we doing? Jillian said, "Why are you like this?" Jillian, you have no idea. All right, you have no idea. All right, no idea. All right, let's see. Hold on. Kurt kind of know. All right, Kurt kind of know. All right, that's why Kurt be acting crazy. All right, let's see. They won't swim trunks, man. It was a Speedo. It won't no trunk to it.
Listen, I'm like, and that's what I'm like. I ain't.
It won't no trunks. Nah, it won't no trunks. It was a Speedo.
So I get the poll going in the chat.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
this is crazy.
By the basketball court too, Kurt. I'm like, they're gonna look up. Then they're gonna be talking to me at school. Bro. I'm like, I can't do that.
Put a one in the chat, and he should have been on the swim team.
Come on, man. Y'all come on, man. You know what's going on. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
He banged on me early.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
So, Kurt, here's the thing about that third dial. When they banging on you like that third dial they're gonna answer if they're available, and they either gonna be cool or they're gonna.
Kids, don't try this at home.
That third dial ain't for the week. All right, that third dial
only.
That third dial not for the week. Let's see. See, it's ringing now.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
All right, Joseph ain't rocking with me.
But see, now that you called 3 times, let me ask you a question. Pause.
Go ahead.
Pause. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you tried?
I do, man. I feel like, you know what the third dial does? The third dial feels like you went above and beyond.
Yeah.
You know, it makes you feel like two dials feels like you're avoiding
the conversation.
I agree with that. That
like
third dial
came into me and they was like, "Man, I called them twice."
It don't got a good buzz to it. So when Jillian comes to you and says, for y'all that don't know, Jillian is a caller from the U, a member of the U who's on works with Kurt, does close calls for him. So when she says she's only called twice, how do you feel? Shout out to Jillian in the chat. I see you. How do you be feeling? Shout out to Miss Jillian. Shout out to Miss Jillian.
Shout out to Miss J, but she already knows.
They say you like Major Pain. They say you like Major Pain on the clothes training, man. And again, no judgment, by the way. I'm just telling you what I done heard, bro. They say you like Major Pain out there, man.
Hey, do you want to be at the Ritz or not?
When you put it like that,
what are we talking about?
When you put it like that, we're gonna triple down.
Go call them again.
We triple dialing. All right, we got a couple more, Kurt. Let me see what I got. Kurt, I'm a. I don't think that's a. Oh no, here we go. Newman, Georgia. All right, let me call this guy. He's a builder. And let's see what we got. Hold on. All right, I think we got a wrong number on them because that's not working. Did we hit everything? Let's see, Kurt. All right, we got a few.
Hey, y'all, man, don't. If somebody in the chat judging me, Don't judge me, man. God working on me, man. I don't know. I'm a work in progress.
Hey, that was Morgan Miller you called?
I just know it was Morgan. I don't know the last name.
Fair enough. Okay, respect. All right, I think, is this from Paul? I think Douglasville, Georgia.
I told you, man. I'm just gonna come on here and do what I'm told. You know what I'm talking about? Chat. Do y'all think I might be invited back? Let's just talk about it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to get invited back. You feel me?
All right, so this is for some land. And let's see what's going on with this.
Cool.
All right, this could be a good one right here, actually. So let me see what I can get.
Cool.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Hello?
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, Mario speaking.
Yeah, this is Chris. You've been speaking with Paul in my office about the parcel you got over there on King Drive.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. Yourself?
Kind of busy right now.
All right. You need me to give you a holler back, or?
Yes, please. I'm at work. Sorry.
That's all good, man. When do you want me to give you a call?
Just 1 hour.
Okay. All right. I'll holler back at you, man.
All right.
All right. Bye. All right. He's at work. Paul, we'll call him in an hour. I think that's a good opportunity right there, man. All right. Let's see what else we got, Kurt. All right, Kurt. I got a meeting that's supposed to start in a few minutes, so I need to reschedule it. I'm gonna let you take this next one so I can do that. All right.
All right, that's cool.
This is in Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right, I like Chattanooga market a lot. All right, really good market actually, and we've done a lot of deals there as well. So I'm going to hold up. This Miss Deborah again.
She been going crazy.
What Miss Deborah? What she got going on?
She gonna let me tell you something. It's gonna be one of them, like when you gotta run like that, like when you get them, like them real, like them. That's when you.
I done seen like 8 good, decent leads from her, and I think we got a deal in progress with her right now too, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Miss Deborah in the chat. What you was about to say when you start getting that kind of momentum? Because she
in the right hands. That's how you go into them 2-3 a month, 4 a month, 40 ball, 50. You know, sky's the limit.
All right, hold on. Brandon already picked this one up, and I think that one's already in motion. Actually, let me see if I got any others for you.
Cool.
All right, I got one I need to do. That's a follow up to an offer. Let's see if he picks up. This guy, he been ducking me.
Cool. Contract sneaked out.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
Oh, hold on. Chuck just called me back. Hold on a second. Hey, Chuck, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
I said this is you said you was a buyer for 3609 King Drive?
Yeah, I was looking at King Drive. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Don't you have another number, like an 860 number?
You mean Paul that you have been speaking to? Yeah.
Sorry. So it's two of you guys working on the property.
Yeah. Paul works in the office and kind of finds deals for us, that kind of thing, and kind of brings them to us to see if they work.
Got you. Yes, sir. Okay. How's everything?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Busy, man. Very, very, very busy.
Nah, no doubt. I appreciate you giving me a holler back. I mean, I'm pretty interested in it. I kind of want to get some information from you. I'm a builder myself. Do you build, or kind of give me some background, I guess, because
I'm a real estate investor. I was at the time I was buying lots all over
Gotcha.
Different cities, and that when I tried, man, I went to 3 different architects and design because I didn't know. I never built before, so I'm a flipper. I've done flips and I've done buy and hold.
Gotcha.
A lot of holding. So this is my first. That was my first time kind of like trying to do a ground up project. So I didn't understand the architect process, the design process, the permitting process.
Yeah, man, that's a headache, man.
Yeah, man, and then it's like a Georgia. Then it's like the county, Douglas County process is very different from a lot of other counties. So I was like using that a lot to kind of learn.
Yeah.
The process. I spent a lot of money in like due diligence with like different architect and designers. There was different plans going back and forth with the county. And then after a while, man, I said, my budget, when I priced it, what I wanted to do, the budget, I seen that the budget that I had for the project, it was too much because the lumber and everything was kind of high.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just sat on it. I had a realtor listed. I'm also a realtor as well, so I had a realtor listed for me because I didn't have time to list it. And then we took it off the market. We had a potential buyer, but so many people have been calling about this lot, man. They just call you.
Did it fall through? Did your buyer fall through because of soil testing? Survey? What?
No, not that. More so is like people want to split it. They want to do like what people wanted to do like I know I had one person ask me about like they wanted to do what are those houses that cost $50,000 like a.
You talking about a townhouse?
Nah,
Oh, you talking about the tiny homes?
It was like a tiny home, but it wasn't a tiny home. It's more so like a trailer
like modular.
So they want to do a trailer park community there.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
That lot goes very like back, like it goes very back. But of course, it has that lake has water, a lake in the back, so you can only build on a certain amount, like setbacks.
So, do you know how many from your research already since you bought it? How many single family houses could I get on it?
Only one.
All right, so it could get.
They're not allowing because it's not what we came to the conclusion was that we were going to try to do a duplex too, but since it doesn't, it's not because that street King Drive has industrial buildings on it. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that King Drive has industrial buildings on it. So it was. I thought that maybe we can rezone it to like duplex because it's
for commercial. Yeah.
Type of stuff. Commercial, correct. So they said no because it's not that lot is not bordering any industrial, and those ones on that street was grandfathered in. So that one you can't rezone it. Yeah, it was just that architecture. It's just that, I think like just that residential zoning. One house. They do have a height restriction on how tall the height can be.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has their setbacks up in 15 feet left, 15 feet right. Then it has a setback from the front, and from that water, it has like a small lake in the back. So that lake, you can't build.
Yeah, up to that. Yeah, I got you. So it makes sense. I mean, he said that you're trying to I think walk away with 30 on it.
I mean, it's, honestly, I don't even live in Georgia no more. So right now it's negotiable. It's negotiable, but the lowest I can go is 27.
27.
That's just because of how much money I have invested in that lot.
Yeah.
With the architect designs, I sent him the designs. Man, we did. I was trying to do raise funding with investors.
Gotcha.
I did a lot of promotion with the lot, and I don't know if you know the guy that actually built my architect design. He designed the tiny homes in Atlanta, that tiny home community.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. AJ Designs. I forgot his name, but he's the same one that kind of did my drawings. So he did my promotion. So I was went all out trying to get investors, but I didn't even push it because the building cost was getting outweighed the comps in the area.
Gotcha.
So the comps was low, kind of for what I wanted to do. Because I wanted to do like a 2-unit. It was like a duplex, but it was like a single family.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like zone single family, but it was a 2-family style house. So I didn't move forward because of location. I live in DC, so it doesn't make sense for me to fill all that out.
Yeah, with it being down there, I got you. Yeah, I'm in Richmond, but we got an office down in Atlanta area as well. Yeah. I'm down here in Richmond. My business partner's in Atlanta, so we kind of split up back and forth. I'm interested in it, and kind of want to look into it a little bit. The big thing for me, man, it's in a decent area. But like you said, that street is kind of independent of kind of the residential, like you got a ton of residential over there on the other side of Riverside Parkway.
Behind it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You do got some stuff over there, going towards, I think, the fire station or whatever. So I just want to look at that a little bit and kind of really just kind of see what I could get on it. If I can make the 27 work, could you text me your email to send you a contract to take a look at too, and I'll give you a call back when I send it. I think I might be able to be at the 2730 ballpark and make something shake. I just don't want to tell you something I can't do, so I just want to look at it and make sure that I can make that function. I just got your email, matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I appreciate it. And you're saying if we were to do a contract, you'd be willing to provide soil analysis, like your shrink soil survey, that kind of thing?
Say that one more time?
You'd be willing to provide, you already got, it sounds like over, last year or so, you already got a shrink soil test and survey done, correct?
Yeah, I sent the survey over.
Okay. All right. I'll get with Paul and take a look at that as well then. And then maybe give me,
if you guys do close, what do you plan to close? I know a lot of wholesalers have been hitting me up, so I wanted to know what do you guys?
Yeah, so we're direct builders. So what we would do is we would do a contract with you, and the one I'll send over will have like some form of due diligence in it. I need to look through what you've already kind of sent over to him and how recent it is. But generally, so let's just kind of remove whatever you've sent for a second. Generally, what we'll do is we'll do a inspection period for informational purposes only. So, I'll go under contract with you for X amount of dollars. And then generally I'd spend my own money to, do a soil test, do a survey.
I'm not going to lie, man. Everything I have probably is outdated.
Got you. Okay.
Just due to the time I got everything done, and I was doing my due diligence. This is like 2020, 2021.
Got you.
When I was really going hard at it. So I mean, you were like 4 years.
No, it's all good. Yeah. So what we would do then, man, is we would do an agreement where there would be like a due diligence period in it. Usually we'll do something like a 30-day due diligence period. 30 to 45 days give us time to get, that stuff done again. And then we would then have a close date that would be like seven business days after due diligence is completed. Is generally what we'll do. So what I'll do, man, is let me dig into it a little bit. I'll get Paul to put an agreement together, and then I'll send it over to you and call you once I do, so that we can, if you got any questions, or I'll text you my personal cell too, so that you have that, and you can just give me a shout And if we can make something work, man, I'd be happy to. And if there's a reason that, you know, I look at it and it doesn't work for me for some reason, I'll at least tell you what that is, so that hopefully it can help you, you know, as you, you know, kind of look to offload it. Because, you know, I've definitely been there, man, and definitely understand.
Yes, sir. What do you guys do that?
Kind of all over, man, Virginia and Atlanta. I mostly do our stuff up here in the Richmond area. So I do.
You do single family?
Yeah, single family. Yep.
You build and sell, or like build a?
Nah, build to sell. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine down in. I don't know if you ever heard of a guy down in Atlanta, Michael Johnson. Do you know him?
Michael, no.
All right, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He does a lot of stuff with me down in Atlanta as well. But yeah, mostly single family. I've done some commercial, but usually I'm doing not new construction. I'm doing like value add, like redevelopment.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but on the new stuff we build single family.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, man. But I'll check it out. Go ahead.
Check it out, but send me your portfolio too. Send me some what you built. You know.
I'll send you a Google link for some of my Richmond stuff.
Yes, sir. Do all that.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Cool. No problem.
All right, bye.
He found the time.
Yeah, man. I think that's a deal. As long as it's buildable, which he says that it is, assuming nothing shifted. I mean, that could be decent. So we'll look into it. Probably a little complicated though, with, you know, soil testing and stuff like that, but definitely a good one. Yo, Kurt, we've been rocking for 2.5 hours, man. All right. 2.5 hours, getting it in, calling members of the U's leads, creating opportunities for them. Guys, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays around 12 p.m. EST. Thursdays around 5 p.m. EST. It's always a pleasure too, man. Shout out to the U family. Has been in the building, rocking with us for 2.5 hours strong, man. There's been at least 50 people in this room for 2.5 hours straight. So salute to you all. Shout out to everybody that's sending leads, ton of quality leads, man. Kurt, we've been having a really intentional conversation the last few weeks about lead quality, about following the process as it's instructed. I know y'all be out here on YouTube University. I ain't never seen nobody graduate from YouTube University, Kurt. Never seen a degree, never seen a plaque on the wall. All right, but a lot of you all been out here on YouTube University. Y'all listening to whoever, and you know, and then we say that respectfully. There's a lot of people out here, but you got to follow one process. You got to follow one thing. And shout out to Miss Deborah, because she following the process. I see Shanika coming through, sending in leads. She just been here 3 weeks following the process. I see Paul consistently sending in opportunities. Lou. So tons and tons of people here in the community, man. You guys are able to use us as community members, all right, on Tuesdays and Thursdays to actually call your sellers for you. So you don't have to worry about what to offer necessarily. You don't have to stress yourself on the entire backside of the process. We jump in and do that for you, man. So go to askchrisjefferson.com if you're interested in getting inside the U. Kurt, where can people find you? Where can they connect with you? I would encourage you, if you're interested in Charged Up and you're on the fence, don't know if it's the right place for you. I got to shout out my guy, Kurt, right here, man. This guy's literally a walking example of what's possible if you come in and do things the right way. I've literally watched this guy start with $0, literally negative, and will himself to multiple six figures earned in the last couple of years doing the exact process we teach. So big salute to you, man. Kurt, where can they find you? Where can people tap in with you?
Instagram _@ Kurt Corleone. If you're out here in the Arkansas market, you're out here in the Memphis, Tennessee market, you know, get with me. Send your leads. And don't we do this like anybody, else is just only for the U members, right?
Nah, we're gonna be doing anybody soon. I don't know when, but soon. But right now, just in the U, man. You got to be in the U.
Gotcha.
And really, the U fam is keeping us busy on Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. We at some point we probably got to add another day, and sometime this year we're going to have to add another day, man. And look, you know what the goal is, Kurt?
What's that?
We're going to eventually it's going to be a daily grind in the U, man. Eventually every day, because I can't let y'all keep trying to escape it, man. Eventually, every day we call in sellers. But we got to work our way there. So you guys got to keep sending in quality leads, creating quality opportunities. We're going to keep getting them closed up with you all. I've got multiple deals as a community that we've closed with members so far this year. We got other stuff under contract. We got one in Chicago, a couple in Georgia. Things are happening, man. If you're not tapped in with the U, if you're not part of the Charged Up Challenge, man, askchrisjefferson.com. Shout out to everybody that's here with us today. I appreciate y'all. If you're in the U family, man, I'll see y'all around. Peace and love, y'all. Everybody be good.
Peace.